Welcome back from the break. We are here with a different Scrim series now coming at you. I believe this is game number one between Slavic Angels United here on Legion, taking on some much familiar faces here in the Doghouse on the Hellborn side. So, pretty excited for another Scrim series here. I will eventually be joined by a co-caster. Sate is currently busy, but he will be joining at some point during the cast here. So for now, I will start off solo casting. Um, we have the bans finished here. Tundra, Fade, and Ophelia going to be banned from the side of Hellborn. It's been quite a while since I've seen an Ophelia ban. We have not really been seeing a lot of jungling from the teams here in prep for the tournament, but if there is a team that would jungle, I will say I have seen Doghouse run junglers from time to time. They do have some players that do like to run junglers every now and then, but they do ban the jungler themselves, so quite interesting there. As I don't know exactly who plays Ophelia on the Legion side, so that one is a little bit surprising to me. But we have Magnus Engineer and the Chipper ban from the side of Legion here. So getting rid of this position 4 disruptive roamer style of heroes. In comparison there, we have the first pick going to be Monarch from the Doghouse, and then we have Moira and Pestilence coming out from the side of Slavic Angels United here. The Pestilence making an appearance here in game one. It's been a while since we've seen the Pestilence. We'll see if they pair that with some physical damage dealer. It would be fun to see some big damage coming in from a right-click style of carry with that Swarm at level 3, minus 21 armor. That's pretty gnarly there. A lot of minus armor from the Pestilence. So see if they synergize that with anything. Two picks coming up now for the Doghouse. They are entering the reserve time, 60 seconds on the clock. And we'll see what they do decide to go for. I'm not even going to make any attempted guesses here, as I am almost never right when it comes to casting Doghouse. They are probably the most versatile team in terms of utilizing the entire hero pool to their disposal. So we'll see what they go for here. Can't say I expect anything in particular. 30 more seconds on the clock here. We're going to get the answer shortly as we see a Moraxis. That's a little bit more normal, I will say. Going up against the Moira, they do pick up the Moraxis as a air quotes counter pick, so pretty good pick there. And they do go with the Wretched Hag here. So they are going to pick up one of their cores, not going to pick a secondary support, at least for now. And going to be interested to see how they finish off the lineup there. Still leaving room for potential greed in their draft with something like a jungler or a hard carry, but picking up the Hag, they're going to go with that semi-core on what I believe to be the mid lane. See if they run that in a side lane somewhere. I think I have seen Fa play the Hag in the past, so going to be interested to see if he plays that here or not, and what they'll follow it up with. But the bans are taking place now. We see Oogie getting banned out from the Legion side here first. They will ban out the Flux here on the Hellborn side. Again, no synergy with the Flux just yet, but I covered a scrim, I think it was yesterday, where a Flux ban came out, and then we saw like a Shell Shock Bushwhack or a Shell Shock something or other that comboed with the. Would have been, my point being, it would have been really good to throw a Flux in there, but they're going to ban out the Flux here on the first ban. We see Predator ban coming out. That leads me to believe they might want to pick up something like a Cthulhu font or some kind of tanky offlaner. Or maybe they don't want Predator against the Pestilence. We see the Gladiator ban coming out from Doghouse on the second ban there. And Tremble going to be the last ban from Legion. It's been a while since we've seen Fa play Tremble, but we did see Tremble played by Dutch earlier today in the previous series against Backdoor Protocol. Didn't end up working out for them, but Tremble's still posing a threat here in game number one of this series. They ban out the Bubbles, last ban from the Doghouse. They don't want that catch to set up something like a Pestilence stun or some follow-up. Also very good against the Wretched Hag. in the early game with the silence and the kelp field, so they're going to get rid of the bubbles there. We'll see what the two teams have in
You
store
should
for
have
us here.
seen your face. It went.
Thank you for the donation train there coming in. I see forming a message.
You should have seen your face. It went.
Appreciate that. We got the Andromeda and the Pebbles following up the Moira and the
You should
Pestilence
have
there.
seen your face. It went.
So they didn't pick up a physical damage core yet, but they do pick up the Andromeda with the minus armor synergy for the Pestilence, which is quite good, I would say. The one thing I will say is they are
You
running
should
two
have
hard
seen
supports
your
there.
face. It went.
Hydrate. You got me, Wade. I'll hydrate before we continue the cast
You
here.
should have seen your face. It went.
So Doghouse has got 10 seconds here to finish off their lineup. They're facing a lot of aggression here with the Pebbles and the Pestilence.
You should have seen your face.
They're going to go with a Kraken and an Aluna. Not what I was expecting them to finish off their lineup with. It looks like that's going to be a 1-roll Hag and 2-roll Kraken or vice versa. So they're going to be going the carry Kraken / Hag combo. And then they're going to pick up a support in Aluna. I was expecting them to go for something a little bit greedier than the Kraken pick. And they now will pick up the Forsaken Archer there on the last pick. So they have the big damage dealer in Forsaken Archer. Most likely be looking to get him a good start. Not the scariest physical damage hero, but he does start to become one once he gets a couple of items picked up. He is more of a magical based carry in the early game with the piercing arrows and the volley and even the Call of the Dam dealing magic damage. So it does take a little bit of time before he starts to become a physical presence, but still gonna have good synergy with the Pestilence, I would say. And I am expecting the Pestilence to go into the off lane, perhaps with the Andromeda as like a man-up dual lane. Should see Moira with the Forsaken Archer most likely. We have Pebbles going to be playing the mid role here. Snooki is going to be playing Kraken. It looks like he might be playing the mid lane here. Will they put the Monarch with him is the question. And then Aluna Moraxis will be a duo off lane going up against the tri lane here. Okay, that's going to be a pretty difficult lane for them to deal with. Wretched Hag going to be going into the short lane played by Fa, so they're not going to give him a, I don't want to say a hard carry, but this hero can definitely scale quite well. Hag can definitely transition into a semi-carry. We'll see if she goes for something like a Grimoire of Power earlier on, rather than something like the more traditional staff build or gnomes into staff we tend to see. Maybe she'll go more of a farming route with a Grimoire this game. We'll see what Fa decides to go for, but they are running a 1-roll Wretched Hag this game, which is almost reminiscent of old school Heroes of Newerth, where we used to see a lot of carry Hag. So interested to see how this works out for them. They are going to run the Monarch with the Kraken in the mid lane, so they're going to be running a dual lane Kraken going up against the Pebbles. This might force out a rotation from one of the supports. We have Boots picked up on the Andromeda, so he's going to be doing more of a roaming style of support role this game, where we're going to be playing the position 5 here. And then we have Pestilence. Interesting. Is he going to be going to the top lane? He should, because he is going to get a 1 versus 1 against Wretched Hag. And what is he doing? Is he going to be jungling on Pestilence? That would not be too good, I would have to say. Maybe he's just going to stack up the jungle. But yeah, I really disapprove of them giving Wretched Hag complete free farm, because she can get off to a good start. Definitely a hero that can take over the game with free farm, I would say. She gets a really early big item. Bebble's already going to struggle here as he's going up against the dual lane. They're going to need to rotate one of the supports here. Crippling volley going to line up on the Moraxis. This will probably be the Bloodlust skill here. They're going to take him out. I'm going to put some counter pressure here on the Andromeda, but not going to be enough. Now Pestilence, he is going into the 1 versus 1 lane. He's going to deliver himself a buckler and some consumables here, being the cheer and the apple. But I expect Wretched Hag to do very well against the Pestilence here. He'll probably even look to maybe put one more point in the Haunt and just continue to kind of put pressure on the Pestilence here. As we see Fa, he's already on 8 and 6 against 1 and 0 Pestilence due to him being up here very late. Meanwhile, mid lane, this could be a kill on the Kraken. Is it going to be enough damage from the Monarch? It will. Kraken did not even need to finish him off there. Duder almost died, but he did have the golden apple, so he probably could have tanked one more tower hit, if anything. And Snooky's going to pull the creeps into the jungle here. He's going to say, hey, I'll take an extra creep wave while I'm at it. Gonna boost up his GPM a little bit there as well as he takes out the Snotter camp. We'll give some creeps over to Pebbles, but throws out the Torrent here. Tosses him back. Ooh, into the tower. That's a really good combo coming in from Pebbles. There's the golden apple from Kraken. Is this a bait though? But Andromeda's coming over with a Comet. Snooki might have gotten a little bit too aggressive here. They're looking to turn it around though on the Andromeda. Dude does not have a crippling pollen for 2 more seconds. He's manning up here on the Pebbles. Is this going to be enough? Oh, there's the power throw coming in from Aluna. The baits were there all along. Great rotation in from Aluna as well. And, well, that would not have been possible without the bait coming in from Snooki on the Kraken there. They might get Andromeda here as well. He hangs around the area. He gets caught. Some great kills coming in from Doghouse now. They're up 3-1 in hero kills as they jump out to a lead here early on, 700 gold lead. We see Wretched Hag continuing to dominate the top lane, just 19 and 10 against 8 and 0. But we have Forsaken Archer doing well in the bottom lane. She's 17 and 2 against Moraxis, who's gotten 7 creep kills, but hasn't really been able to do a whole lot with it initially starting off as a tri-lane. It's also forced Aluna to make some rotations, but she made great work of those rotations, setting up a couple of kills in the mid lane. We see Moraxis and Moira doing Ring Around the Rosie here in the trees. Aluna coming down here now as I miss a kill on the Kraken. Looks like Pebbles combo into the Comet stun. They had enough burst while Monarch was missing. Good job from Legion to pick off the Kraken there. But it's going to evolve into a 2v2 lane now. We have Marchers picked up on the Forsaken. She has enough gold here to pick up Steam Boots, which I believe she did just buy. Probably be sending those over to herself. As we see Wretched Hag. How is she skilling? 2 into Haunt. Now she's starting to level out the Sonar Scream. This is actually what I expected Fa to do. He's probably going to look to max out the... Oh, he's going in for a kill and he's going to take him out. He gets the Sorcery Ring delivered to him. Wasn't expecting him to pick up a Sorcery Ring, but man, I like the Ring of Sorcery pickup here from Fa. It's going to allow him to continuously farm with the Sonar Scream very early on. It's only a 4-minute, or it's a 4-minute Ring of Sorcery as well. It makes great work of that, picking off the Pestilence there in the 1v1. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they take out Aluna. This was with 3 players down here as Andromeda did come over as well. She's going to deny herself to the neutrals. She spent out her gold. She's going to get to base faster. Middle lane Pebbles, he's on only 11 creep kills, but has the 1 and 2 stat line. There's the Crystals coming out, there's the Torrent from the Pebbles. He's trying to line up a toss back, he's going to toss the Kraken. Meanwhile, bottom lane, I missed another kill, Moraxis going down to Forsaken. This was level 5 only on the Forsaken. There's the spell harassment onto Pebbles with the Torrent and the crippling pollen. Andromeda not going to go for a Comet stun there. We currently have level 2 Chrysalis on the Monarch, so we'll prevent a lot of combo damage from the Pebbles. Here comes another Chrysalis, or crippling pollen, excuse me. This Kraken is going for the Steam Boots. Monarch has the bottle. Currently no rune available. Wretched Hag level 7 against the level 5 Pestilence. 38 and 16. Fa continues to free farm up here. He picks up the Sorcery Boots. Picks up a Mana Battery as well. He's going to continue to put harassment on the Pestilence. He tanks a Impalement stun there, but there's the Bat Blast, and will this be enough damage for a kill? He has the Sonar Scream. He's going to blink in. Will he get in range? He will, and he will take out the Pestilence here. So Fa continues to dominate here in the top lane. 450 gold per minute. Now we have the Haste Rune activated by Monarch. Will they look to pursue here for a kill? I think they lost vision. Meanwhile, in the jungle here, Moraxis and Aluna take out the Moira. Monarch's making his way down here. They might try to set up a kill here on the Forsaken Archer. No boots picked up yet on the Moraxis, as dude's trying to be sneaky here. The Haste Rune's gonna wear off, but he does pick up the boots. See if with the trio of heroes here they can catch the Forsaken. They're gonna force the TP here. The Moira. I believe she would have ported down here anyway, so Monarch now gonna port back to the middle lane. As we see Doghouse up 1500 gold and 1200 experience. Kraken currently going to do some jungle stacks here. Monarch going to take some experience for himself in the mid lane. He's going to just simply take out the medium camp there. Has level 3 splash. That's going to bump up Kraken a little bit in GPM. And he has 600 gold post Steam Boots bottle. On his way most likely to a portal key. Pestilence is level 6 now. Definitely has some more presence here in the top lane with the ability to output some damage. He is maxing the impalement, or the impale stun rather, and the impalement is a torturer skill. Not in this game, but he's going to take some heavy harassment here from the level 4 Sonar, or Sonar Scream. Aluna making her way over. Here comes the stun, the auto attacks. Will it be enough damage for a kill? Pestilence trying to juke. He's going to go down to the bats, but here comes the Pebbles. He's going to light up a 2-man stun. Andromeda is here. Double toss coming in onto Wretched Hag and Monarch. Wretched Hag going to blink in on the Pebbles. He's getting blocked a little bit by Aluna. Will the Andromeda get in range for a Comet stun? It doesn't look like he will. He will stun up the Moira as he tries to juke in the trees here. But Kraken's coming over. Aluna's going to get credit for that kill. And good rotations from Doghouse as they do take out both the Pestilence and the Andromeda. No counter kills coming in for Slavic Angels United here. Lead continuing to grow, but still not insurmountable by all means. Yeah, Forsaken Archer on 450 gold per minute. Looks like she's going to go for the Whispering Helm here. Pretty traditional item build. Kraken finds himself an 8-minute regeneration rune in his bottle. Wonder what Wretched Hag will go for now. She did pick up the Sorcery Boots, which is a little bit unusual, but making good use of it thus far. Here comes a release the Kraken. Pebbles throws in Pestilence here. They're going to get the kill on Andromeda, but 3 players going to be too much for Kraken to handle as he does trade himself for that Andromeda kill. Going to give 400 gold over the way to Pebbles. It's a good chuck on from the Pestilence. As we like to call it, the poor man portal key. Setting up the bomb. Moira does hit level 6 now. There's an Arcane Vortex coming out. She's going to put the stun on herself. A little bit late there. I believe he did absorb the stun, but Crippling Volley is going to hit. He activates the Matrax, gets healed by the Chrysalis, but again, it's not enough. The damage comes in on the Pestilence. Meanwhile, Wretched Hag and Andromeda going at it. There's a Bats on the Andromeda. This will be a dead Andromeda. Wretched Hag is now an ultimate warrior. Picks up the glowstone here. I guess he will be going for staff. Not going to be going for Grimoire power. Oz working on that tier 1 tower. Unless any TPs happen here, this is going to be a tower killed here at the 10-minute mark. We have Haste Rune in the bottle of Kraken. He just picked up his portal key. He's got Release the Kraken coming up in 7 seconds. Pretty good timing here for Snooki. He starts to put more points into Tsunami Charge. He's got currently level 2 of that. We see Forsaken Archer rotating into the jungle now with her Whispering Helm. Looks like she has not taken over a creep. This would have been a good one. I'm a little bit surprised, but he's got another Skeleton King here. Would like to see him take over a skeleton. Typically that's the best one for Forsaken. she can use that to set up her combo as well. She's gonna send it over to the Ancients, most likely. Start stacking the Ancients for herself. We have Wretched Hag going back to base now. She takes out a Heart Camp stack. She's level 11. Ooh, Kraken actually sets up a kill on the Forsaken. He does pay for it though, as the power throw actually came in and took him out. Kill credit going to Aluna. But I think it's a kill they're happy to take, trading Kraken for the Forsaken, stopping her farm by a bit. We see Fa actually goes for the Icon, by the way. He breaks the Sorcery Boots. Not sure if I like that. We'll see if he makes good use of Icon or not. Port's bottom immediately gets Mana Sundered and he'll fall back. Might go for the bottom rune here. Pebbles is currently Veiled Rotted. This could be a kill on the Wretched Hag here. She's gonna get comboed here. I think she gets chain stunned down. She goes down. Great patience from Legion. And she will die as soon as she immediately picks up that Icon. Too much damage. And Pebbles is about halfway to his portal key now. And Morax is picking up the Steam Boots. He's had a quiet start here to game 1. It's going to be a while before he gets his portal key. Kraken currently without his ultimate for another 20 seconds. See if he just decides to farm in the meanwhile here. He's going to head back up to the top lane. Forsaken picks up a quick blade here. Just going to go for Firebrand most likely, I would say. Pestilence now farming in the bottom lane. They're going to try to recover his farm as he's only on 220 gold per minute. Wondering what Pestilence is going to go for. He's just going to go straight into Portal Key, or if he's going to value any other item here. Kraken gets level 10 here. He takes out Creep Wave. He's going to port bottom, try to set something up here with the Veiled Rot. They could look to initiate here on the Pestilence. I wonder if he expects this to... he's going to get stunned up here on the tree. There's the Stomp. Aluna going to take him out. It's a legendary streak for Aluna. Good Kraken charge there coming in, setting up that kill. Moira was not in the area for an Arcane Vortex. Forsaken going to work on an Ancient stack here. Probably we'll see the ultimate being used here. Unfortunately, he doesn't tread swap and also misses about half of the Ancients here on the Piercing Arrows. Also kills the Skeleton King. Sorry, Fatty, but I caught all of that on camera. That hurt my eyes a little bit. Can't lie to the viewers. Hasted Wretched Hag. Oh, he avoids the combo from Pebbles. Here comes Pebbles, or Pestilence with the jump, rather. He's getting bursted down, though, and he's got the flight activated, making himself take extra damage. Duder's gonna get the last auto attack there, taking him out. As we have the port from Andromeda coming in. Morax is charging in with the shield. He's gonna line up a Stomp on the Moira. Moira's gonna go down, and it's gonna be an onslaught streak coming out for Aluna as she takes out the Andromeda. Tier 1 tower gonna fall here. Doghouse, big rotations coming into the mid lane, picking off 3 players here. See the Tablet of Command picked up on Aluna. Kraken goes for an Energizer. That's not your everyday Kraken follow-up item to the portal key. But Hag picks up a Vestment as well. This looks like he's playing Dr. Repulsor with his current item build, but he's actually a Wretched Hag this game. Quite interesting build here from Fa. He's got 2 Icon charges so far from this team fight. We see the lead growing to almost 8,000 gold, a little over 4,000 experience here. So they have 250 plus gold on all heroes here. Very good gold spread from the Hellborn side. Kraken gonna find Andromeda as they're diving. Comes the crippling Pollen. They will take him out. No counter from the Legion side. So yeah, gnomes on the Wretched Hag now. That one's a little bit normal. See, Pestilence. I think he bought something. He had over 1,000 gold earlier. He's trying to work on this top tower. Meanwhile, tier 2 tower being worked on by Hellborn here. So we see Hag is almost up at 20% hero damage. Tower goes down there. It's 530 gold per minute. Mighty Blade picked up on the Kraken. That will most likely be a Shrunken Head. Great item for Kraken this game. Almost as always. Pebbles has his portal key now. That's a good start, or a big pickup for Legion to try to make some kills happen here moving forward. So they're starting to fall behind. And we're trying to dive the Andro here. It's going to force a TP back from the Pebbles. Still no portal key on the Moraxis. He's got quite a bit of build-up items here. Pebbles is currently invis here. He could line up a pretty big combo. He's gonna miss the Aluna here with his stalagmites. Moraxis uses the Matrax series. Behind enemy lines with the Kraken. Still have the release the Kraken ready to go. They're gonna take out the Forsaken and the Andromeda. Pebbles does throw the Moraxis over to Pestilence, almost killing him. Not too sure about that. Yeah, Doghouse looking really good here. They trade their Aluna though. She was on an onslaught streak, does give a lot of gold over to Moira, but big picture, carry and offlaner and support get traded for the Aluna. Pretty good fight here from Doghouse. Not really sure what Moira is doing up here. She's currently up in the top lane. Moraxis, he's 200 off his blink. He's going to be in a pretty solid spot. Hag with 1,700 gold saved up. I've been wrong so far about his item build. We'll just see what he goes for next. There's the blink on Moraxis. See, it looks like he drops his... I think he had a wind whistle, if I'm not wrong. Dropped something small for it. Monarch goes for a sacrificial stone. Gonna bump up her healing. Boundai picked up on Aluna, trying to regain the map control, but they do not find this Word of Sight here. Monarch's gonna spot out the Pestilence and the Pebbles. Moraxis gets a great jump, and it's followed up by Kraken. They did not even need to release the Kraken. There was just too much damage there with the Matrax. That ward from Dude was so good. I mean, they saw him on this ward regardless, but great jump coming in from the initiators. They catch off two players, and this could be a base tower now. 20 seconds here as Moraxis, he's diving very deep here. There is a buyback on Pestilence, but I don't know if they want to use it here. Moira going to get hit with Bat Blast. She will fall. And they're going to reset here, most likely. Looks like they will not get the tower in the end, but they will pick off a kill. Geobane gets finished here by Forsaken. Still doesn't feel all that threatening at the moment. see Hellborn making their way to bottom lane. There is no wards from the Legion side. They have done a great job of controlling the map here. They picked off the Bound Eye from Moira as well. The only ward they have is in their jungle here currently. And this one just got placed. But base tower is taken below half life here. We see them porting back. There was a Monarch ward placed on the uphill. Invis Kraken porting to mid lane actually. Meanwhile, Hag currently split pushing the mid lane. She's going to chase after the Moira here. Doesn't have bats though. Fall getting caught here by the Arcane Vortex. Pestilence going to jump in. Going to stun up the Wretched Hag. Here comes Release the Kraken though. It was a bait more than anything. Forsaken going to use the Piercing Arrows and the Geobane here. Will she get any kills is the question. They're just too tanky here on the side of Hellborn. Rax is going to walk away as well as Kraken. But they do catch the Hag here with the Pebbles combo. So once the Cleansing Wind wears off, they are going to get caught there on the Wretched Hag. Mighty Blade picked up on Moraxis. Looks like he'll be going straight into Shrunken Head. Rather defensive, I would say. Aluna picks up Spell Shards. See 1,700 gold saved up on Pebbles. Not too sure what he's going to go for here. Still no items coming out from the Pestilence. He's not had a good game whatsoever. He's only got 1,000 gold. We have Shrunken Head finished on Kraken. There's the swap. They're going to save the Pebbles here. Andromeda going to juke in the trees here. She's going to most likely fall. She does get found there. Moraxis is going to die as Pebbles got another combo off. The swap saving Pebbles gets them at least a counter kill. He's going to toss the Kraken, but here comes Wretched Hag. And, well, Pestilence could be in some trouble now. Here comes the Shards of Harkon, but FA is here. They could take out the Kraken, possibly. Here comes the Chrysalis, the Arcane Vortex, and put Kraken in there. He's going to get tableted. He will still fall. And Pestilence does go down to Wretched Hag. Forsaken Archer. There's a double combo coming in from the Pebbles. Wretched Hag going to blink away. Monarch might not be so lucky. Just gonna drop the Bound Eye here in the trees. It's a pretty smart play from dude. He's expecting to die here. Doesn't have a TP, and that's why. If he had a TP, he could have lived. Maybe they think he TP'd actually. I think Pebbles just walked by the Bound Eye. Oh man, I love when Duder does this stuff. It's so funny. The mind games. Yo, what's up? I have a co-caster. He's only 25 minutes late. Did you get to watch most of this game?
Actually no, but I've been noting the item pickups here and been disgusted by how Paul decides to itemize his bag. But outside of that, I haven't seen much of the game.
Okay. Forsaken getting gone on here. She does avoid the tsunami charge from Krakens. Ported in kind of late, following up the Quake stun. They might get the Moraxis kill here. Here comes the toss. He's gonna go down. So yeah, Forsaken avoided death there. She's probably gonna go for Shrunken Head next, I would say. I hear her release the Kraken going on. They catch Pebbles and Pestilence actually. Pestilence goes down as well. And
Pestilence just jumped into the ultimate and then got power throw along with the splash from Kraken.
yeah.
Interesting play.
I don't know, Pestilence hasn't really felt like he's had a place this game. Andro falls here. Little Fireblade picked up by FA. Okay. That's pretty good, I would say. The question is, how long can she get away without having a Shrunken?
It seems like a Hellborn team you'd like to have a Shrunken against, but at the same time, Hag Ultimate, which is probably the biggest ability, goes through Shrunken.
Yeah.
You can still get locked down but release the Kraken, so they have good tools even through Shrunken.
Yeah, even more access as well, so I don't know. I think he's gonna need one pretty soon, but oh, Fireblade pretty good this game as well against the Monarch and whatnot. He's gonna get Tsunami charged here. FA's dead. Andro was not alive for a swap, and Moiro's not using spawn for some reason to vortex him. Yeah, it's kind of when when you have two defensive supports and you're dying on carry, it's always it feels bad.
Do you like this icon on Hag, or am I the only one that's shocked that's even an option?
I mean, I liked when he had the sorcery ring and he just stomped top lane with it because he got it. He got like a 4-minute sorcery ring or something.
So he was farming short or playing 1 versus 1?
It was 1 versus 1, and Pestilence also went up there not right away, so he got like a wave for free or so.
Okay.
But yeah, Hag dominated laning phase really hard, and then he got a super early icon. As soon as he got the icon, he died, but then they took a good team fight, and he got a couple of charges. Moira gets caught here. Hellborn just controlling the map. They still have the bound eye on Moira. It's really hard for Legion to move around the map right now because they're so underfarmed and they're getting their wards countered constantly. Pebbles picks up a glowstone. Looks like he's going for staff, I guess.
Uder picked up a helm of the Black Legion.
Oh my god, did he really?
Yeah, he just bought the helm of the Black Legion for mana.
Okay.
Which I'm sure he intends to build into
Altor heavy helm.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. But don't you want heavy helm when there's like minions and stuff hitting you? I feel like
I think the block is only quite it's good against minions and like Defiler ult and stuff like that. I don't really think it's too great. It gets 1 armor and 100% chance to block 40 damage. That should be okay, but
it's okay, but yeah. I think it's better when there's lots of stuff hitting you.
yeah. So they're setting up to do Legion Concord here. Snooky Invis trying to find a pick off.
Oh yeah, and he's got 3,000 gold too. What would you like to see Kraken go for? Next item.
I mean, there's no Bulwark right now, and he didn't value the Storm earlier, and I think it's a bit late to get that, so I think he needs to go into
Demonic?
either Shrunken Head or Demonic Breastplate.
He has Shrunken already.
Oh yeah, he does. So Demonic
So
Breastplate is
Demonic?
what I
Okay.
like here.
Patty continues to up his Nullfire Blade. I think he just got level 2.
Kongor
Yeah.
has been slain.
He does. I kind of like that, honestly, because he cannot get away with not having a Shrunken Head, but how is Legion team gonna kill anything?
Right. He's just gonna
So I
have
feel like
no damage if he goes Geo Shrunken.
Yeah, I think he's forced into
A bad
trying
item
and
build.
just surviving.
A suboptimal item build for now.
Yeah.
Swap saves Pesty. He picks up a Shaman. Oh my. First item Shaman's Pesty at like 30 minutes seems so awful.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, if you're 1-11 and you're dying in every fight, then I don't know what do you try to do. I feel like he should have been trying to get a blink, so he could just blink in stun and then die, and then he would at least had some impact. But I don't know how the game has been going.
Yep. Doubles almost has staff. He needs 300 more.
Yep, that's gonna be good. They only have 1 Shrunken Head on Hellborn, so.
Aluna actually went shards 1 into PK. Okay. He's got enough gold for shards 3. Is he not valuing the full shards here?
I think it's to two-shot the waves with ultimate, right? So he doesn't need the third power throw. So right now, the extra levels of shards is not what he's looking for. Guess there's no vestments, only the Shaman Tetris and the Pestilence.
Okay.
But I think that's why. I don't know why he'd be getting it otherwise.
Fair points. Is this a token? I think it is, right? This should be a token.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they have a Conquer Slayer, so
Yeah,
it's
they did
gonna
the
be a
other one
token
1
for
minute
a
ago.
witch attack here. Or they're gonna leave the token on the ground. Hello? Hello? Oh, Kraken coming back? No.
Along comes a Warbeast dog and kills the token.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe not in this game, but
Yeah.
can somebody
I
just go take the token from Legion so I can laugh incredibly hard?
Yeah, I almost wanna whisper. Like Mario, go get token. Someone. Not gonna
Ch-
sabotage the game here, but this is true too.
Chat is saying weird flex. They're flexing that they don't need the token.
Yeah. Good flex, but okay, Whoop is right.
They should give Duder token, and he should just tank with heavy helm.
Yep. I agreed. Especially with the Saxstone, he's really tanky. 1500 HP on a Stridus Monarch here.
Yep. Oh, fuck. I mean, guys, you have a ward. You can even see the conch fit. Come on.
Like, they're just splitting his
There's
beam.
no excuse.
I hope this is how they play. If we face them in the tournament, they can get token when they do double conquer.
Does the token... Man, you know what chat's saying? That they don't want to pick it up now to start the timer. That doesn't work, right? Like, no matter when you pick up
No,
this token, it's only gonna be here for 3 minutes, right?
I think so. I actually have never tried
Man,
it,
I've
but
never... Actually, that's something I've never even thought of.
yeah.
That would be
But
so five-head
I'd
play.
assume it would be starting the timer. Oh, he's going. They figured it out. It went down too. It's 1 minute on token now.
So
So it didn't work, and they figured out they need a token on hack, which I like. So I think this could be the last fight here. They have all the tools on Hellborn to win the game right now. So take a good team fight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Grimoire finished on Hag too. Grimoire staff, he's got a... That should be less than 60-second cooldown, right?
He went Stormless Snooky, by the way. So
Okay.
great play here.
FA's getting locked down, but she gets her Geobane off. They take
Great
out
Mario
Kraken.
ult. Really great Mario ult.
That's heading onto only Pebbles, I think. Pebbles doesn't have a buyback. He dies here. Pestilence does have a buyback.
It's a good try. Mario ulted 3 Hellborn heroes, so the Kraken died because he was alone.
Ah, okay. Missed that. Missed the vortex then.
But I mean, there's 10 seconds in token. But without the pebbles, there's no way to jump him. I don't think Hellborn should be going back. How are they gonna catch this Richard Hag run into his blink range, or like?
Token is down. I guess they don't want to fight without their token.
Yeah, I guess.
They got bats back up though. That was fast. It's like what, like 50-second cooldown on bats or something?
Yeah, it's 60 seconds, but it's 38 now because he has Gilmore. So every 40 seconds he can hurt someone.
And then it dies to the 2 supports. Legendary, whatever that means. Monarch's got bugs on himself. He don't give no Fs though. Then it blinks in and stuns 2. Pestilence gets Crippling Pollen. Duder's not that tanky actually. Damn, he just dies. FA's getting locked down. Stuns him, auto-release the Kraken. This should be a kill, yep. FA has a buyback. She'll probably have to buy back here. So buyback from Moira and from Forsaken. Pesty dies. Grometsky's almost at reverse immortal.
I think that's what they're looking for. Hag's gonna die.
Get stormed.
Die here. Great storm.
Kraken charge on the Andromeda. Andromeda falls. FA is gonna die. He does take out Hag though. I was just gonna say, I think Faw's gonna buy back. He's gonna buy back and come back.
So did the FA.
They want to get the racks. So FA actually used her second buyback. Meraxis has Shrunken. Surprised he's not using it. Guess he's confident he's fine. Oh fuck! He acne blasted! No!
He should die on FA still here. If he has a bit, yeah, there we go.
It's just another flex. He didn't need to hit bats.
No. Just ulti, nothing. As Romantiski comes in here with speed on Pestilence.
Hermensky has to die one more time for the reverse.
He knows. That is his plan this game, I think.
Legion calls a CC vote, but oh no,
Oh,
Rominsky
they
didn't die in
concede
time.
before it dies. Oh my god.
Okay,
The
well,
beacon.
pretty one-sided game one here. Doghouse looking pretty dominant. They didn't even run a hard carry here as well, but pretty well played by them, I would say. So they're gonna take game one. I know you came in pretty late, but any final thoughts on the game? I guess it's kind of hard for you to say, right?
Yeah,
You
I
kind of
didn't
missed
really
the
see how it
majority.
panned out. I just
You
came
kind of
into the
missed.
mid game and they were already like 18k, 15k behind. So
Yeah.
great play by Hellborn team or Doghouse in the early game, I suppose.
Mhm. Yep. So they ran a dual mid of Monarch Kraken against Pebbles, which forced them to kind of sack the Pebbles early and try to rotate and make kills. They focused a lot on FA bottom, shutting down Meraxis and Luna. But some good Luna rotations mid. They killed like Pesty or Pebbles and stuff a couple of times. It was really good from Doghouse.
I think keeping the Pebbles alive or securing his farm early game is the most important thing because Hero is not really very great without Blink and I think getting Umar farm on that team is very important. So good job by Doghouse.